Welcome, everybody, to this edition of Jay's Retro Toys and Games. It's Season 2, Episode 40, and it's Monday, December 19th, 2022. Hope you're having a great Christmas season so far. We are 6 days away from Christmas Day, and I'm looking forward to it just as much as you are. So, with all that said in mind, here tonight we're going to be looking at the toy that was introduced in 1963 by Kenner, and which Hasbro still manufactures as of summer of this year. The original toy used a pair of ordinary incandescent light bulbs as a heat source. Current versions use a true heating element. They sold over 500,000 of this in the first year. By 1997, more than 16 million of these models have been sold, these toys. And they come with packets of cake mixes and small round pans. And, well, you know I'm pretty much giving it away. Additional mixes can be purchased separately. And water is added to the mix in the pan and is pushed into the oven through a slot. After cooking, the cake is pushed out through a slot in the other end. Well, we're going to be talking about the thing that every girl and boy wanted when they were a kid growing up. We're going to be looking at the Easy Bake Oven today on Jay's Retro Toys and Games. All right, welcome to the show, and it's episode 40 on this Monday, December 19th, 2022, and we hope that you had a great weekend. And this is Jay's Retro Toys and Games coming at you for this edition of this toy that back in 1963 was introduced by Kenner. So let's look at the Easy Bake Oven. Well, the Easy Bake Oven was introduced in 1963 by Kenner Products, a Cincinnati, Ohio-based toy company. Now, the original Kenner Easy Bake Oven was heated by two 100-watt incandescent light bulbs, came in a pale yellow or turquoise, was designed to resemble a conventional oven. The design changed many times over the years, and an updated Premier model, available in avocado green or red, was released in 1969, followed by a mod model in yellow or light green in 1971. A more recent model resembled a microwave oven. A one-of-a-kind model was presented to the winner of the 500,000th Easy Bake Oven sweepstakes in 1972. Kenner licensed the Easy Bake product, or that was the 5 millionth one, I'm sorry. Kenner licensed the Easy Bake Oven to international markets. Japan represented a significant opportunity for Kenner. The toy even was licensed to Nakajima Corporation, which sold its version as Margaret's Cooking Oven. Then in 1962, Kenner created the Goonie Bird as part of its marketing efforts. The new corporate mascot was primarily used as part of the company logo, appearing on most product packaging along with the company slogan, "It's Kenner, it's fun." The bird was also used in trade publications and advertisements with the tagline, "This bird means business." And then in 1968, Kenner approached Muppet creator Jim Henson to create a Muppet version of the Goonie Bird. The bird appeared in Easy Bake Oven commercials with child actress Barbara Price. The Goonie Bird became so popular that Henson refurbished the character as Little Bird, Big Bird's smaller counterpart, in early seasons of Sesame Street. Easy Bake Ovens are marketed to young girls. In 2012, An 8th grader petitioned Hasbro to market the toys for boys. Well, after Kenner became a division of Hasbro, which then closed it down, Hasbro continued to produce the oven. The Easy Bake Oven and Snack Center was introduced in 1993. A decade after the Easy Bake Oven and the Snack Center was introduced, the Real Meal Oven was released. This oven was different from the others in being able to cook larger portions, and 2 of them at once, using 2 pans at the same time. It won the 2003 Best Toy Parenting Magazine Toy of the Year award. The neutral colors were more accepted across gender lines and were favored by parents, particularly in the midst of queries and complaints over versions not being offered for male children. The Real Meal pans were larger than the Easy Bake ones, and it could bake both desserts and main courses. Also, this model featured a heating element and did not require a light bulb. In 2002, Hasbro released the Queasy Bake Cookerator, a variant of the Easy Bake targeted at young boys. 2006, a different version of the Easy Bake was released, featuring a stovetop warmer and a heating element. But like Hasbro's first version, it had smaller pans, and it could only bake 1 pan at a time. But the new front-loading Hasbro design, a substantial departure from the traditional push-through arrangement, was ill-conceived, as all, approximately 985,000 such units, were recalled over safety concerns and reported injuries. The oven was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2006. In 2011, the last version to use the 100-watt incandescent light bulb was replaced by a new version with a dedicated heating element, Tilted Easy Bake Ultimate Oven, and the replacement was due to the availability of better alternatives to the incandescent light bulbs that heated previous versions of the Easy Bake Oven. It was feared that newer lamp requirements would render all models that used light bulbs as their heating elements obsolete because lamps would no longer be available. The company never provided initial or replacement bulbs. In 2012, Hasbro announced the premiere of a version of the Easy Bake Oven in black and silver after executives met with McKenna Pope, a girl from Garfield, New Jersey, who had started a Change.org petition asking the toy maker to offer the product in gender-neutral packaging. The prototype Easy Bake Oven was also made available in blue, and the redesigned product was slated to be unveiled in February of 2013 at the New York Toy Fair. Well, after a release of a new model in May of 2006, Hasbro received reports of 29 children getting their hands or fingers caught in the front loading door, including 5 reports of burns. In February of 2007, Hasbro and the Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a voluntary recall of the oven and advised parents to stop using the oven with children under the age of 8 and contact the company for a free retrofit kit. The kit was approved by the CPSC and consisted of a plastic grate that fit over the existing oven door. The grate allowed the oven to function as designed, but it now provided an additional barrier to keep small fingers out. And despite the retrofit program, the problems persisted. According to data from the CPSC, an additional 249 reported incidents, including 77 burns, 16 of which were second or third degree in nature. And then on July 19th of 2007, Hasbro reissued its voluntary recall of the Easy Bake after learning that part of a 5-year-old girl's finger had to be amputated because of a severe burn. The recall affected 985,000 ovens that had been sold between May 2006 and July of 2007. Ovens sold prior to May 2006 were not part of the recall, leaving more than 25 million side entry light bulb models in circulation unaffected. The Easy Bake Oven was invented by Norman Shapiro, a salesman at Kenner Products Company. He got the idea for the oven from the pretzel machines in the New York City subway, which used light bulbs to heat the pretzels. Upon his retirement, he was presented with the prototype of the Easy Bake Oven. And National Easy Bake Oven Day is observed annually on November 4th, the day in which the toy oven was originally released in 1963. The National Day was established in 2017 by author and toy historian Todd Copey as a way for individuals to reflect on their affection for the iconic toy oven and its role in popular culture. And there you have it, the Easy Bake Oven in all of its glory, right here on Jay's Retro Toys and Games. All right, next time on the program, on episode number 41, we're going to be looking at another toy. And as I scroll down and see where we are, what we're going to be doing in the next time we're together, we're going to look at the girls' toys and games. I was told that one of the great toys of the modern era that was around was Polly Pocket. So we'll look at Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket. It's a toy line of dolls and accessories first founded and designed by Chris Wiggs in 1983 and licensed by Bluebird Toys from 1989 until both entities and properties were acquired by Mattel in 1998. We'll look at that fantastic history, give you the characters, the expansions and playset characters, and other great stuff on episode 41 of Jay's Retro Toys and Games. I'm Jason DeCanio. Thank you very much for continuing support of the YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please do, because without you, the subscriptions and the views cannot happen. So we thank you again and hope that you will have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday as we draw closer to our Christmas edition. Have a good night. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Advertising Network for great more content like this one.